Hi everyone, I'm Turtle, as you may or may not obviously know at this point. I'm finally getting to recording the Q&A, which I've been meaning to try to record and publish for a stupid amount of time at this point, and I'm finally getting to it. And I just wanted to say that this was for 1,000 subscribers, but quite literally as of this moment, the channel is at 2,448 subscribers. I'm not sure what it's going to be at by the time I publish this. Probably the same, because I'm trying to publish it the same day because a lot of stuff has been going on that I'm not going to get into. Just know that I'm okay. Things have been just a little bit complicated, but things are going jazzy now, so it's all good. So I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for just showing up out of nowhere. It feels like, no, not feels like, because quite literally in the span of about a month, my channel went from basically not existing to having all of you guys here. So I just wanted to take a moment and say that I really appreciate you guys, and I'm really happy that you all enjoy my content. In the description, I'm going to have my link tree, where if you want to just hear more from me, it's going to have my Twitter, in which I'm very stupidly active on. I do like morning affirmations and stuff like that. So if you want to hear that in the morning, you can. I type them out. Sometimes I do audio posts for them. So if you want to have just a little something a little extra in the morning, then you can go ahead and do that and follow me on Twitter. It also has a link to my TikTok, which I haven't started posting anything on TikTok yet, but I am planning on posting a lot of stuff on there, including just like short little like clips and prompt ideas that I have at any given point. I don't know, I just think it would be fun to have. It has the link to my throne, which is if you want to get me a gift for some reason. While I appreciate it, you guys don't have to. Still appreciate it though. And I don't think I have any other links on it. I might. I don't think so. You will find out if you press my link tree. You will find out. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start going into the questions. I'm just going to go down the order in which I got them and then answer them to the best of my ability. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. What inspired you to try VA/ASMR work? What advice would you recommend for others who may want to give their hand at doing audios? So what inspired me into getting into ASMR/audio work is, well, I've been listening to audios for about 2 years at this point, give or take, and they've given me a lot of comfort and made me feel really confident and made me feel safe. And it was always fun to sort of experience something outside of my normal. So eventually, after listening to so many amazing ASMRists and VAs, I decided that I wanted to give it a try. So I just went ahead and did it, which is what I think is the most important recommendation I could have for anyone. If it's something you genuinely want to do and you're interested in doing it, then you really do just have to commit and do it. And regardless of how the response is at first, just keep doing it, because eventually the audience that's meant for you is going to find you. And as long as you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't really matter how many people watch or listen or anything like that, because it's something you're going to have there present that you put effort into. And to me, that's more important than having hundreds of people like your content. Don't get me wrong, it's nice and I greatly appreciate it, but at the end of the day, it's about liking your work and being happy with what you put out. Okay. Why did you start your channel? Who are your favorite VAs? Were you expecting to grow as fast in subs as you did? And favorite movie? That's completely different from the other questions, but that's okay. So I started my channel because of the reason I mentioned before, but also because I had a lot more time. So I decided it was a good time to finally start it and push myself to do it. Some of my favorite VAs, okay, most of them are like storyteller VAs. So that would be like Siren Sun, Synth I like this one audio producer who's called Scottish Boyfriend Audios, or SBF. He's great. Cardlin Audio, Nomad Tales, CastleAudios is really good. There's just Orchid Audios is also really, really good. Little Peach ASMR is really cool. I think her content is really, really like cute a lot of the times. I don't know. So yeah, those are a list of some of the ones that I listen to the most, I guess. Oh, and Good Boy Audios. I've gotten like really into Good Boy Audios recently. As for the growth, no, not at all. I was not expecting to grow as suddenly or at all, if I'm being honest to you. I didn't think people would like my voice enough to like stick around, and I guess I was proven very, very wrong, and I am very pleasantly surprised by that, I guess. And favorite movie, my favorite movie is either Marvel's Shang-Chi. I think I pronounced that wrong, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I just thought it was visually a really cool movie. Or Venom and Venom 2. I love Venom. He's just really cool. I like the voice. It's funny. It's Venom. For people who get it, you get it. For people who don't, it's okay. You don't have to. But the voice is just so cool, and Venom is just really funny. I don't know. Anyways. That's besides the point. Next. Okay. Hi, Turtle. My question is, who are your favorite artists? What kind of music do you like to listen to? Do you play any instruments? Also, congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Love, Stars BF Audio. Stars BF Audios. He's also very, very cool. Like, I met him through Twitter, and I've been listening to his content ever since, and it's just, if you guys haven't checked it out, anyone who listens to M for A or M for F, check him out. He has great audios. I listen to them all the time. Anyways, to answer his questions, I don't have any favorite artists when it comes to music. In terms of music, I'll really listen to most anything, whether it's like R&B, hip hop, rock, metal, classical. It really just depends on like what my mood is and what I want to do. So like if I wanted to go to like a demolition room, I'm gonna listen to like heavy metal. If I want to like study, or if I want to write listening to music, usually I'll listen to classical music, or I will listen to like heartbreak music. I don't know why, it just gets the inspiration going. But yeah, as for the instrument, I used to be able to play the flute. I highly doubt I can still play the flute. I can sort of sing, but that doesn't count as an instrument. Some people think it does. I don't. The way some people sing, it is, but the way I sing, it's not. But anyways, thank you, Star. I love you very much. You're amazing. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite pastime? Right now, honestly, my favorite pastime is recording. I don't do a whole bunch outside of like working and stuff like that. So recording is a really good break for me, and I like making the content. So it's fun. It's a fun hobby that I have that just makes me and other people happy. So it's just great all around. What's your favorite home cooked meal? Okay, so my favorite home cooked meal is something. There's two options. The first one is like stuffed chicken, which is just chicken breast with like cut in half or opened up, and has like two different types of cheeses, ham, and like whatever else you want to put in there, and then baked. That's really good. That with like yellow rice. It's so good, and a good side of vegetables. Oh, it's so good. The other one is something called pastelillo. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it wrong, but it's like lasagna, but instead of the pasta layers of the lasagna, it's amarillos, or like sweet banana or fried bananas. And so you layer the banana part where the pasta would be, and then you cook it like you would a pasta, and then you just go ahead and eat it, and it's great. I don't have any other way to explain it other than that. It's amazing. If you haven't had it, try it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It's great. What's your favorite book? I don't have a favorite book. A series that I tend to recommend to people a lot is Stalking Jack the Ripper, because it has a female protagonist, it's a murder mystery, it has forensic science, and it has a romantic subplot. It just hits a lot of the, oh, and it's a not historical, but like it's back in time, and that sort of like the time where Jack the Ripper was, ripping, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, I recommend that book series. I don't remember who the author is. I'm terrible with stuff like that, but that would be my answer. What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? I don't know if this is some sort of joke, but if it is, you're going to have to explain it to me in the comments, because I don't understand. And I'm not going to answer because I don't know the answer. I don't know. Someone please tell me in the comments. I'm curious. What's your favorite genre of music or ASMR? My favorite genre of music that I listen to right now are heartbreaks or love songs. It doesn't matter what like specific genre, but if it's that theme, I'll usually listen to it. Now for ASMR, I like story-based ASMRs a lot, and I'm sort of thinking about going into that direction a little bit with some of my audios to do more like continual characters that keep going, or stories with characters. That's something I might experiment with a little bit in the coming like month or two, but who knows, maybe not. Aside from that, I really like comfort audios that just make you feel like warm inside, just like something cute, to raise the endorphins, just serotonin, not endorphins. Is endorphins the same thing? Serotonin? I feel like I'm gonna sound like an idiot. That's fine. Serotonin. It's just free serotonin. Comfort and cute audios. Amazing. Mwah. Beautiful. What motivated you to make RP audios? I wanted people to feel good. I wanted people to feel happy when they listened to something or when they had time to do something. Also, yes, free time was a little bit of a factor. How are you? I am doing okay. I've had a complicated week. It's been a little tough. It sort of affected my workflow, but end of the day, I'm feeling good. There's nothing I can really do about, what's happened, so I just have to buck up and keep moving forward, and eventually things will work out on the end. Or at least that's how I like to see things. Which animal would win in a fight and why? A turtle or a kingfisher? There's 2 or 3 people who could have submitted this. And to whoever did submit this, I see you. I don't know who you are exactly, but I see you. And I'm going to say a turtle because I said so. Mwah. If you could be any kind of turtle, what kind of turtle would you be? I would either be just a green sea turtle, or I would be an alligator snapping turtle. 2 very different types of turtles. I'm not going to give a huge explanation as to why. But yeah, those are the 2 we're working with. Or any other turtle. I love turtles so much. Am I a coffee or tea gal? Okay, so I don't drink coffee, personally, at all. I'm not a huge fan of the taste. And I'm not going to try forcing myself to drink coffee. Tea, I'm okay. I'm more okay with tea. I like fruity flavors of tea, like the fruity flavors or the floral flavors sometimes. But I usually prefer like milk teas, and I really like boba tea. And I don't know if that counts, but I'm going to count it. Other than that, the honest answer to that is neither, because the true answer is hot chocolate. Any time of the year. Hot chocolate or frozen hot chocolate. That is the true answer. Are you planning to do more F for F audios in the future? Yes, I am. I'm planning on releasing more F for F audios in the future because I think they're very fun to make. I believe I should have one, if everything goes well, I should have one come out sometime mid-November, at least. But yes, in the near future, I am planning on having more F for F audios. This question, I have a very sneaking suspicion I know who did it. Once this releases, I'm going to confront this person and see if they did. But here, let's just go on to the question. If a sub subs while in the woods and no one is around to see them being a sub, did the sub really sub? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, they did. Because even if there was no one else around, a sub is still a sub. Anyways, you know who you were. And if it is who I think it is, be prepared. Be prepared. I'ma get you. Okay. Next list of questions. A place you want to visit in life. I want to go to Scotland. Least favorite color. My least favorite color is like highlighter green. My favorite color is like scarlet red. What's your biggest fear? I'm terrified of the dark and being alone. Those two things together is the scariest thing I could possibly think of. Astrological sign. Scorpio. My birthday was last week on the 24th. It was chill. I didn't do anything. But yeah, I am an October Scorpio. What's up, y'all? What makes you the angriest? Not much, honestly. People who blame me for things that I didn't do, but like that takes a while to actually kick in. What gives you motivation? Seeing other people happy, honestly. And also, like, sometimes I do things out of spite because I refuse to be told I can't do something. So I will do it. What makes you laugh the most? I'm going to sound like a terrible person. I think the videos where kids like fall down or when like the perfectly cut screams, they're just really funny, and it makes me seem like a bad person, but it's true. I'm sorry. What are your hobbies? I like reading, writing, and recording. Those are pretty much my hobbies right now. 2 pet peeves. I can't think of any. Being blamed for things that I don't do. And people who scrape their utensils against like plates and cups and bowls and stuff like that. What was the last book you read? I don't know what the last book I read was. That wasn't like of the suggestive category. So think about that, and that should give you somewhat of an answer. Also, the reason I like turbo responded to those questions is because it was all by the same person, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fast track these because it was 10 questions, which I appreciate all the questions, I really do. Let's see. Okay, so I got 2 questions. Actually, don't worry, nothing too difficult. I just answered 10 questions in a row from the same person. 2 questions is not gonna be anything crazy. Would it be possible to do a wake up / making breakfast audio F for A or F for F? I could definitely do that. Yeah, that's not outside of the possibility of me doing. I did something similar like early on when I first like made videos. I think it was like my first video, I think, was something similar. So yeah, I might do another one. You know, it's the whole concept of waking up with your partner is just really cute, so I probably will. And what got you into making ASMR videos? I answered that question. I love making people feel happy, and it's a good format for me to be creative. Mwah. Thanks, by the way, for making the audios. They're really cool and so comfy to listen to. Keep up the awesome work. Yeah, that's the reason I make them, because it makes people say stuff like that. Can we get blooper reels? Maybe. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Maybe you might get blooper reels at some point in the future. Who knows? Maybe they'll be on TikTok. Who knows? Favorite audio recorded so far? Favorite audio recorded so far is probably the werewolf audio. I think it was really fun to do, especially the nah, that's not it. Like that's really fun to do, and the whole "how dare you" thing, even though the character didn't say "how dare you," that's the only thing I could think of saying, but the voice that's in is really fun to do. What makes you have ideas to make audios now? Okay, so what makes me have ideas? A lot of time, I get a lot of my ideas from music. So if I listen to a certain song, I'll imagine a certain scene, and then from that scene, I try to figure out like how I could do that in a one-sided monologue. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas. Just they're a lot more difficult to do if it's not with at least one other person. So it's a matter of like trying to cut them down to be able to do so. Did you pick a random name for your channel, or do you really love turtles? Are there any collabs you have? Are there? Ugh. Well, I'm not editing this, so that's your blooper. There you go. Are there any collabs, or have you thought about collaborating with other VAs? I can't read for anything right now. I just love turtles. It's really as simple as that. I just really love turtles. As for the collabs, I am very, very, very open to collaborating with other VAs. As of this moment, I don't know if I have anything planned. I want to collab with people really badly. If people reach out to me, like 8 times out of 10, I'm probably going to say yes, depending on what the idea is. But I'm so open to collaborating with other VAs and ASM artists. I just think it would be really fun to work with another person. Where are you from? I'm from the US. I am in America. And what is your favorite series? I really love Castle, like the detective shows. I love Castle and Bones and Criminal Minds and stuff like that. But fantasy wise, I like shows like The Dragon Prince on Netflix, really cool, or Love, Death, and Robots, also on Netflix, also very cool. I highly recommend it. Would you be interested in doing any disability audios? I would be interested in doing them. I would have to research them a lot more than my usual audios, but I would love to do disability audios just because that's just another group of people who also listen to ASMR who should be included, representation and all that. But also just, there's a lot of really good ideas that can go around them. Congrats on 1K subscribers. Thank you. I wanted to ask, how are you and how did you come up with your name? I just really love turtles and I'm doing pretty good right now. Like as of this moment, I'm doing really well. Thank you. Which of your audios so far was the most fun to make? Okay, so the most fun audio that I've made so far is the Possessive Girlfriend audio. Just because I was in like the best headspace for that audio and it was just a lot of fun to like be all flirty and stuff. I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. What's your opinion on ders? So like tsundere, kudere, sodore, and yandere. I think they're really good concepts. I'm definitely not one of them, but I'm definitely open to like portraying them in my scripts. In fact, I'm planning on doing a yandere audio sometime in the future. If not in November, I'm definitely not going to do it in December, then maybe January. So, I don't know, look forward to that at some point in the future. What is your option of the different types of dates? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean the food, the calendar day, or like dating people. I need more clarification, so I'm not going to answer that, even though I know which ones most people would probably want me to answer. So unless I get clarification, I'm not answering that. Maybe next time. Bananas. How do you feel about them? They're a good fruit. I think they're technically classified as berries. No, they're good. They're yellow. Good source of potassium. And the final question, can you speak Spanish or do you know any words? I love your content. Greetings from Argentina. Hi, anyone listening from Argentina. I see you. Yes, I do technically speak Spanish and I can also understand Spanish. I definitely lost it, so I'm trying to relearn it. But I think I know enough to sort of get by. So, todavía estoy practicando y a veces yo no sé qué necesito decir para poder hablar con alguien, pero con un poco más tiempo creo que voy a poder hablar mejor. Todavía es difícil y yo quiero hablar un poco mejor antes de tratando hablando español en uno de mis videos, porque yo quiero hablar español yo quiero hablar español en un video y ponerlo ya sin nada. Si me entiende, yo no sé, pero te amo. Okay, so anyways, now that I've got that out of the way, essentially what I was saying is that yes, I speak Spanish. It's a little broken. I want to improve my Spanish because I eventually want to put Spanish in, in a video because I think it would be a fun little thing to do. Okay, so that was the last question. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here and supporting me and just liking the channel and my content. I love you guys so much and it's an honor to have you guys with me. So, yeah, check out my socials. Anyone who listened all the way, I love you guys. And anyone who didn't listen all the way, I still love you guys, even though you're never going to hear this. You all deserve amazing things, and I wish you guys all the very, very best. Until my next video, I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.